We're out at the Mid America Dragway today. This is the first annual swap meet that they've ever done. They're going to be, sounds like, doing one next year. They've asked for renewals. I'm out here to just look around today and buy, show you some of the parts and some of the vehicles, and see what parts I might find for some of my project stuff. So come on, let's take a look and I'll show you what we find. Hey Chad.
Hey Tim, what's up, man?
Hey, I brought that model car for you.
Nice, sweet.
So
that's the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
That'll go good with my pace car.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it along, man.
Sure. So you have the actual 1/1 scale, the real thing, right?
Yeah, I got a 28,000 mile original 82 Indy pace car, so
yeah.
That'll go good with it.
Good, yeah.
So how's swap meet going?
Swap meet's good, yeah. I bought a few things. Bought some fender skirts and a old payphone.
Oh, that's always cool.
Yeah, that's kind of the one last thing I was looking for, was a payphone for the vintage gas station.
That was the last thing you were looking for?
The last thing.
I highly doubt that. I almost believed you for like that long.
Yeah.
That was the last thing you were going to buy?
Yeah, the last thing.
No.
I did. Now that you mention it, I do need a flying Pegasus, but I'll probably have to settle for reproduction.
You're not going to get mine, I can tell you that.
Yeah, so. not ready to let go of yours.
No, I looked for that for way too long to ever sell mine.
Yeah. If I get that station built, you could put it on permanent loan.
I don't think I was leaving the shop.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I had to try.
Yeah. You don't know what to ask.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
It ain't leaving, so.
Yeah. Mr. Goodpliers here with my friend Chad Ehrlich, and he's got a YouTube channel which is Nobody's Show.
Correct.
And you might see the Camaro Indy pace car there on a
one of these days. I actually haven't done much
Tuesday.
This will probably squeeze into Toy Tuesday.
Yeah.
I like doing Toy Tuesday. It's fun. Perfect piece for Toy Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I really haven't done much with any of my good cars on any of the shows. I need to start working some of that stuff in.
Yeah.
I got too much quality junk, I guess. I don't get too much of any of my good cars.
Hard to pick sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch you on Toy Tuesday and the yard tours, and
yeah, it's fun. You know it. That's why you're doing it. It's fun.
Yep. So, fellow YouTuber, Nobody's Show, Chad Ehrlich, check him out.
Lots of good junk. Just like you, we both got a lot of good junk.
Yep.
The swap meet turned out okay. I mean, for a first-year deal.
Yeah.
You know, I can't complain. I mean, I got some stuff bought. It wasn't the biggest, but I mean, they're just getting started. So they had a decent crowd, decent turnout.
Yeah.
So I'll work with that. I got some stuff bought. You got some stuff bought. So obviously it was worth coming down for.
More interesting than sitting at home and looking at a stack of $100 bills, I guess.
Well, you apparently got a different desk than I do, so because I don't have a stack of hundreds on my desk.
You don't?
You apparently, your desk must be way different than my desk.
Well, I just sold a car this week, so yeah, they won't be there long.
I figured you'd already had them spin out here.
Oh no, I spent $400.
Well, that's probably in the ballpark of what I spent, maybe a little bit more, but not much.
Yeah. So good weekend out, anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Beautiful out.
Yep.
A little bit of a breeze, not too uncomfortable at all. So good day for a swap meet.
Yep. Well, good to see you again.
You too. Always enjoy running into you.
Yep.
Good luck with things. Glad things are moving here. It's fun, you know. That's why I started doing it. Didn't realize how much fun it was to do this stuff. So.
Yep.
And we both got a lot of stuff to talk about. And so it ain't our first day in the business. So.
Yeah.
But it's enjoyable. It's cool. Find cool stuff. Always get to talk to people. Always get to see guys like you. So.
Yeah, it's a treasure hunt. So. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep hunting treasure, and
I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
Go see what's out here.
Sounds good. Thanks, Tim. Good to see you, man.
See ya.
Take her easy.
Tempest was an economy car built by Pontiac. Its sister models were the Buick Skylark and the Oldsmobile F85. The Le Mans was a sporty version of the Tempest, which had bucket seats. These cars were introduced by GM after the success of the Corvair, which came out in 1960. The first Tempest was built in 1961. This particular car has been set up for drag racing and has numerous modifications. The engine of the Pontiac Tempest was a 4-cylinder, which was based on half of the 389 V8. The cylinder head and valve cover were interchangeable with the V8. These engines had plenty of pep and could even be offered with a 4-barrel carburetor.
Lie in the sun. Yeah. My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun. Whoa, I just wanna lie in the sun. Yeah, lie in the sun. My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun.
So you're here with Tom?
Yeah, we set up at different shows together.
Yeah. Okay. How do you know Tom?
From collecting license plates.
Yeah.
He's in Kansas License Plate Collectors Association and also Automobile License Plate Collectors Association. I'm
Okay.
in both those organizations too.
Yeah.
And I met him at a license plate meet in Great Bend several years ago, and
Yeah.
we became friends. We're close to the same age, so we have similar life experience.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, we
through
sell
the
plates together.
through the Brotherhood of License Plates.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
what brought you here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably saw you guys at the Thummel sale in Salina
Yep.
when they had all the.
That was a big sale.
Yeah, it was a big sale.
That
Yeah.
collector had his family had no idea how many plates he had until he died,
Hmm.
and he probably had 60 to 80,000 license plates.
60 to 80,000. Wow.
That's what they estimated,
Yeah.
and that auction was 25,000 plates in Salina.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
just a small portion of what he had.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that. Will they be selling the rest of them?
They've all been sold.
They've
now.
all been okay. So somebody had come through probably before the auction
They're
and
yeah.
kind of picked. I think.
The
Yeah.
auction company, the story that the family gave us was the auction company bought those plates from the family. But
Yeah.
there were several other collectors who
Yeah. Who had
went
come, yeah.
out there to Wallace, Kansas and bought plates.
Yeah. Yeah.
And two of them, well, one of them was over there just a few minutes ago and he bought the last groups. He and two other guys.
Yeah. 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 I think I bought 38 and 39 Kansas truck tags, and then I bought a Gossel, Kansas, and a Newton Railroaders, which is kind of
Booster
our
plates.
our area, the booster plates. Yeah. So your cubic inch number plates there, that's kind of an intriguing thing to me.
Is it?
Yeah, I've got a 72 Impala with a 402.
Ah,
So
that's
that'd
kind
be-
of a rare plate.
be
a
kind
rare,
of-
rare car.
kind of interesting, yeah.
So I have everything from 1913 Kansas plates, which is the first year of issue statewide, up to 1980s, 90s, 2000s.
Yeah. What year is that one?
This is 1913.
1913.
They didn't
so
put
that's-
dates on Kansas plates from 1913 to 1920, so you have to
Okay.
know the plates and know the shapes and where the Kansas was located on the plate. And
Yeah, and the paint
order to know the
colors. Yeah. Wow. It always fascinates me to look at something and know that it's 100 years old. You
Yeah.
know, that's a whole century that it's survived of floods and fires and scrap runs, and it's amazing to me that something can survive 100 years that was supposed to only be used for 1 year and then tossed. And
that's Kansas history.
Yeah.
That's what intrigues me about license plates is
Yeah.
you work history of the state into history of cars.
Yeah.
And you know from what you do that there's so many things you can learn about cars.
Yeah. That's actually how I got started in collecting. My dad did antique furniture restoration, and so I'd follow him around to farm auctions, and it seemed like every farm auction there was a license plate stack and a stack of hubcaps wired together from all different cars.
Yeah.
And that was how I started looking, well, this is a neat hubcap. What did it come on? Wow, 62 New Yorker's a pretty neat car, and
that's how you got the bug then.
That's how I got the bug, yeah. And I've seen license plates, patching holes in floors of pickup bed trailers and over windows of barns. And that's probably an interesting question for you. Where's the oddest place you've seen a license plate nailed, or the oddest repurposing of one that you've seen?
I've never taken any license plates down off of granaries and barns.
Yeah.
But I know that they used them to fill up a hole where a mouse or rat had chewed a hole through the wood to get a new grain.
Yeah.
I've never found any, and that could be why this particular plate has an extra nail hole here in the middle, because it covered up a hole somewhere.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those things you hate to see that extra damage in there, but it's probably what saved the plate, in a dry place, because there's probably a lot of them that got tossed on junk piles that weren't nailed up inside. So
I usually buy my plates from other collectors or buy them in antique stores. I have taken plates off of cars out in fields when I first started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they're usually just rust. There's no paint left on them.
Yeah.
They're not much for collector item.
Yeah. There's guys around that restore plates though?
Oh yeah.
They'll repaint them and.
There's a gentleman in Arkansas who does plate restoration. He does beautiful work.
Yeah. Yeah. They really have a finely honed craft for restoring them.
I think he repainted this one.
Okay. Wow.
That might have been. I have some of his work, but I don't think I have it with me. I kept it for my personal collection and don't have it for sale.
Yeah. Yeah, if you spend that amount, you probably are doing it for something to keep.
They have the professionals do a license plate restoration, usually $60 to $100, and sometimes you have more in the restoration than what the plate's worth. It has to be something meaningful or something.
If it has sentimental value, then that $100 is justified for something you'll keep.
Yeah, if it's something your grandfather had on their car.
Yeah.
And you want to keep it in the family, it's worth doing that.
Yeah, it'd be worth it, and display it with pride of ownership and memories.
Yeah.
So,
one of my cousins had a collection of license plates dating back to 1913, and he had it up in his garage, and every year you get a new plate. He put the old one up on the garage wall, and I think that could have been where I got the bug to collect them on my own.
Okay.
But I didn't start until I was in my 40s.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
I've met collectors from all over the world. I know guys from Canada, Australia, that collect, and we have a national convention held in the United States every year.
Yeah.
And that's part of the Automobile License Plate Collectors Association.
Yeah, put a bunch in a suitcase and fly around. It's not like a car show where you gotta plan how to get a whole car there. So that's really a hobby that's affordable and accessible to about anybody. There's a lot of $5 and $10 plates you can tack up on a.
Yeah, but there's also some thousands of dollar plates too.
Yeah.
So it runs a full spectrum.
Yeah, you can. It's kind of like gambling. You can do the 10-cent machine or do the $1,000 tables. So. Yeah.
Yeah, there's affordable license plates for every price range.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a fun hobby. You meet some really good people,
Yeah.
genuine people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not out to make a buck. They're just there to
Yeah.
help other collectors
Yeah.
build their collection.
Yeah. So
And
people build sets by states and years. And do you have any personal sets or runs that you're working on?
I have a complete set of passenger cars for Kansas from 1913 to current.
Mm-hmm.
I have a truck run that runs, the first year truck plate was 1922
Okay.
up to 1980 was the last year they put the TK stamp for
Okay.
truck.
Okay.
And I've got a 105 county run for my birth year,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
was 1961.
Really.
And I have, currently I'm working on a 50 state run of military plates,
Okay.
whether it be veteran,
Yeah.
disabled veteran, retired
Mm-hmm.
veteran, retired military.
Yeah.
Also have some Purple Hearts,
Okay.
and I'm 7 states short of having that completed. I've
Okay.
been working on it for about 2 years now.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah.
And I would, a lot of people can do a 50 state run of passenger plates, but I
Mhm.
chose to do military because I served
Yeah.
in the military.
Okay. Yeah. Which branch were you in?
Air Force,
Air Force.
6
Okay.
years.
Yeah. Which bases were you at?
After, well, of course, basic training is Lackland Air Force Base.
Mhm.
Went to Lowry in Texas, Lowry Air Force Base,
Yeah.
Colorado for my technical training, and then I was stationed in RAF Lake in East England for 2 years.
Wow.
And from there, I went to Hill Air Force Base, Utah for the rest of my time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good experience.
Good.
I
Good
grew up
deal. Yeah. You
quick.
grew up. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm doing 50 states of 1962. So it's
That might
That's
not
a-
be real easy.
yeah.
How many years do you have now? Or
Oh, how many states?
now?
I've got maybe 10 or 15. So, yeah. I like that year because it was American Graffiti. Where were you in '62?
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
that's
cool.
a iconic
Good.
movie. And when they assigned me my telephone number, that was what I was assigned, was 1962 for
Wow.
my 4 digits. So that's kind of been, and it's kind of a pivotal year in American history. You know, it's kind of about like the movie shows. You know, they go to bed as kids and they wake up as adults, you know, or well, they don't go to bed in American Graffiti. They spend the whole night driving, but by that morning, you know, they realize that their lives are ahead of them and they've got big stuff to figure out. And that's kind of, you know, the last of the 50s were gone in '62, and then there was some big societal changes that really started happening then.
Yep.
So, but you still had streets full of 50s cars, and you still had, you know, all the decor and the glamour
Yeah.
still around, but just big things happening and changes coming. So
It was a neat time.
yeah, so that's interesting to meet someone that was born at that time. So, well, yeah, I appreciate you showing me some of what you got, and
You're welcome.
and appreciate the time to interview. So
I'm glad you're interested in it.
yeah.
It's a fun hobby.
Hey Bob,
Hey, how are you doing, Tim?
doing good. I brought you a New Yorker hubcap.
Hey, excellent. That one looks pretty good.
Yeah,
That'd be a good addition. I
yeah.
think this was probably gonna go on the wall since it says New Yorker on it.
Okay, yeah, you're a New Yorker man.
Yeah,
Got a 78, is that
Yeah.
what I remember?
yeah. I've had several of them. I got a 78 now, and
Yeah.
really nice car. I'm probably gonna have it for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, have a good home with wall hanger hubcap.
Yeah, well, there's some of them that I don't get rid of. They're
just
permanent wall hangers. That's
neat
part of
to
being a
look at.
collector.
Yeah. Well, I'll look around and see if there's something I might trade you out of for it.
Sure, excellent. That'd be great.
So-
I can trade you something for that. If you see something you like. Got kind of Ford stuff here and over
Yeah.
there. Most of the GM stuff's over there.
Okay.
Some of that Dodge Lancer stuff is pretty cool looking too.
Yeah. Those are Chevelle 71, 72.
Yep, these are here are 70 Chevelle and
Okay.
this 69 Chevelle.
Oh, I see.
I got a set of each.
Yeah.
These are really pretty nice. But
Yeah.
base wheel cover, you know.
Yeah. Base above a dog dish anyway.
Yeah.
I like these here.
Little 70 Mercury.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a. Oop. I've got a 68 that's a Hawaii 5.0 car.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Kind of collecting movie cars, so.
Is it even
I think
black?
it is, yeah.
That's even cooler.
Yeah. Yep. So, okay. Well, I'm satisfied with that for a trade if you are.
Hey, yeah,
so,
absolutely.
okay.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it was good to see you. So,
I'll have to stop by again sometime.
yeah.
See what else.
Yeah,
is out
we've
there.
got about 1,000 hubcaps out at the farm, so I think you've kind of picked, but if you're ever in the neighborhood, you can come and pick some more again.
I remember some out there that I saw that I'd probably come back again and pick up some more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know, and you can come shuffle through them.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Thanks, Bob.
Hey, no thanks. Thank
Yep.
you.
And this has been their first annual swap meet. I've been out scouting around for parts and looking at a few vehicles as well as other automobilia and license plates. So the best things I found today were a few parts for some of my project cars, and I've also found a vintage pay telephone for my gas station project. So that's kind of a long-term thing down the road that I've just been collecting parts for as I've found them, parts and signs and things. So this was a really good meet. I found more than I thought I would actually, and there were surprising number of vendors for the first year. So it'll be one that I would definitely come back to, and from what I hear, they'll be doing another one in 2021, which I believe will be in April. So look them up, guys. Mid America Dragway, and this was the swap meet for 2020. Thanks for watching. I'm Mr. Goodpliers saying goodbye. You're getting a mic. You're getting a mic.